Alright, so welcome back to DDLC Summertime. And I think the last time I remember we was doing Natsuki's shit. So let's do this shit. She's not home yet. Let me see if I got the right one. Gotta look back. Alright, so yeah. Alright, let's continue it. She's not home yet. So I just put it down in the living room and go back to my lair. It almost feels strange to sit down in front of a screen after socializing all day. And not And it's not over yet. I've got an email address, an excuse to write a message to a girl I just met. How many bases is that? Dear Natsuki, it's Viper. Remember me? We met at the park today with Sayori, Manga, and Yuri. Are you still interested in viewing my manga collection? Best regards, Viper. T? What's the T for? I boot up a game and start shooting the animated bad guys. My computer makes an unusual sound, and I hope it's not some error message. Well, I got an email. Natsuki replied in just 10 minutes after my message. Hi, if you could cut back on the formal junk, thanks. And about the manga, of course I want to see it, dummy. Start timing to reply. Thanks for replying. No, that sounds way too desperate right off the screen. I don't want her to know that. Cool. So when the next meetup, I'll bring the first volume with me, so you can tell me if you like it or not. All right. I don't know about the meetup, but I'm free on most days. On most days, I'm available in most days as well. This is going to be going great. Want to meet somewhere tomorrow? There's a cool place I know where you can read manga and chill. Uh, Tell me where it is and I'll decide. Shit. I didn't think she actually considered going out with me. Now that's find a cool place and I have to go on my first date. Oh no. Means oh yes. Fiercely browsed for local shops and finally decided on a confectionery, which is basically like I think candy and shit like that. In the message, I sent her the address. I should send her pictures of the place. Maybe write down what kind of things they sell. I'll meet you there at 2 p.m. Don't be late. And I think she meant it too, knowing how Natsuki is. This was a lot easier than I imagined to be. Anyways, I shouldn't think of it as a date. After all, she seems quite hesitant when we were at the meeting. I'm seriously surprised how different she is online. Are the other girls putting so much pressure on her? Now that I think of them, I think I made an okay first impression. Maybe I can get to know them better another time. Who knows? Sayori, the Sundo, a bunch I grew up with. Yuri, who's got a handful of interesting personality traits. Monica, who's completely out of my league. I th- Same shit that he's saying. Daydreaming aside, I should try to find a manga I talked to Natsuki about. Alright. It's a brand new day. Not really, it's just Tuesday, but it can still be a good one. Yesterday I told mom about the meeting today with Natsuki. She seems excited about it, but I'm still rather worried about how it will go. After she gave me some money to spend in the bakery today, she started giving me tips on what I should look out for during our one-on-one meetup. I assured her at least 3 times everything will be fine. Well, just read together, eat a little something, chat, and then say goodbye. What else will we do? Yeah, they're just meeting up. Yeah, guys. If we can manage it without it becoming awkward, I consider it a win. Especially with how my last attempt went. That still brings up from time to time, but I don't even want to think about it. It's probably best to put all of these thoughts to the side for now and focus on the task at hand, getting ready for this. Is it really a date though? I don't want to get ahead of myself and act like it is when I don't even know if she likes me or not. Yesterday we were having a nice chat, then she went cold and then gave me her email address. Girls are weird, man. I neatly packed away the manga in my bag. It's been a long time since I read these, so another reason to looking forward to our reading session. Dress up and I checked to see if I got everything I need before leaving. Alright, we're going to meet up Natsuki. I got as I get on the bus and go to the stop close to the shop. What the okay, wait. I accidentally skipped some steps. I could walk there, but since it's a part of town I don't know that well, it's probably better if I get there earlier. So I have some time to look for the bakery. Here I am. This is the street where I should find the place. However, the numbers of the houses seem way off compared to what I'm supposed to look for. It doesn't help that the address literally has two numbers in it. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to waste, so I just start walking in hopes to getting closer to the spot. Walking around an unfamiliar area feels like I'm on a quest where my decisions ultimately decide what my fate will bring. That gives me an idea. Maybe I'll find the bakery sooner if I change my approach. Should I? Let's try stay on track first. I didn't make a difference. I still had to walk the same location no matter how I look at it. As I'm nearing the venue, my anxiety grows and I start getting doubts about how things will go. This has all seemed so much easier for the characters in manga. Is it isn't it supposed to be like that? Things happening naturally without people worrying what to do and how it will turn out? I mean, it works out for these characters usually, so why wouldn't it be like that for me too? I still don't get what I did wrong last time. Maybe I was a little awkward, but I was acting like a really nice guy. Isn't that what matters the most? Even if Dad makes fun of me for it, that's what I've been told by all the people around me. That many people can't just be wrong. That's why democracy works so well. Wait, we are we a democracy? At this moment, I arrive at what appears to be a bakery. Is this it? I'm not sure because there weren't any pictures showing the outside. There weren't any other bakeries in sight. And also, the same name ran above the entrance. There are some cakes put on display too. I'm about 70% sure this is it. Sigh. Before opening the door, I look behind me in an attempt to see the world one last time for today. I might walk home with my eyes locked on the ground from feeling so embarrassed again. The sweet smell of the fresh baked delicacies smells me after taking a step inside. This is a nice ass bakery. It looks rather inviting with the sample decoration. With the simple decorations, neatly lit displays filled with all sorts of colorful food items. Yup, the one employee I see gives a modest smile and greets me briefly, says hi and tell her I'll be ordering shortly. It shouldn't be hard to find Natsuki, since she looks so cute compared to the other girls I know. Just as I turn my head the second time to look around, I notice her looking up what appears to be a manga. The cover features four girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Our eyes meet, and the look of intrigue on her face develops into a pout as she puts down the manga and subsequently crosses her arms. She looking at the back of the manga as I approach her. Told you not to be late. I was waiting for at least half an hour now. That can't be right. I checked the time to see for myself. Although I am late, it's only by 2 minutes. One of those minutes probably passed while I was entering the shop and sitting down in front of her. Sorry to hear that, Natsuki. But why did you arrive so early? You knew I was going to get here. I didn't want to. Ugh. It doesn't matter. At least I had this quality piece to keep me company while you were getting lost on a straight road. Who the hell gets lost in a straight road? You gotta be one of the biggest idiots to get lost on a straight path. Yeah, guys. She raises the manga she was reading to show me the cover, extending arms so I could get closer view. She does. I feel she does doing it more to show her enthusiasm rather than helping me read better. Cover reads "Perfect Girls." Perfect Girls. It's one that she told me about yesterday. Just by looking at it, one word blares in my mind: Mo. Mo. So, did you bring the manga like you promised? It's in the bag. Don't get ahead of yourself, Viper. Let me guess. You only got one copy. Yeah, of course. Why? Then move your chair so we can read it at the same time. Whoa, it's a bit sudden. She really is full of enthusiasm when it comes to manga. Don't get any ideas. I just don't want you staring at me like a creep when I'm reading. I try to give her a comforting smile. She just pouts and returns. I thought crosses a thought crossed my mind while placing my chair and myself close to her. It feels pretty nice sitting this close to a cute girl like Natsuki. Although I have a faint sense of danger, I am petting a tiger, I'm petting a tiger that's distracted by a big slice of meat. I could get mauled anytime if I make the wrong move. Faint chuckles escapes my mouth, and as I imagine her in a tiger outfit with cat ears and playing playfully saying roar, that image is just too cute. What's so funny? Better not say it if it's a spoiler. Don't worry, I won't say it. It's probably better to not tease after sitting right next to her. I wouldn't like to test how hard she can hit, even though her frame suggests she couldn't do a whole lot of damage. I take out the first volume and hand it over to her. She snatches it from my hand with a little excitement. I'm I kinda envy. Luckily for me, she's not a fast reader either. I can keep up with the pace as she's reading. I don't even read every line, rather just take a combination of artwork and dialogue I haven't seen in a long time. Feeling of nostalgia shines within me. This boy, seriously, he doesn't have the quirk, but he's kind of quirky anyway. I can see that. Her facial expression changes as there are heartfelt moments, funny dialogue, and conflict. She's generally enthralled by it. She stops at one of my panels, but a protagonist is shown exercising with some weights at home. I feel her elbow jabbing me on my side. Whoa, what's the deal? Do you even lift, Viper? You're a softie. Maybe. But I can probably lift you. Really? Not that I would let you, dummy. Maybe if you eat well, you can get strong enough to literally sweep me off my feet. That would be actually pretty funny. Natsuki might, the buffest girl in the land. She flexes her arm to show off what look like placeholders for muscles. My imagination creates an image of how she would look if she was even more muscular than All Might. Wow. They really, these people really cram in the My Hero Academia references in the game. God damn. You, you, it says that creates an image of how she will look like if she's buff. Man, Natsuki is just as the same. Natsuki is the same size as Nagatoro. Like, really? No, no, I don't like the image at all. Go back to the cute tiger Natsuki. What's the face for? Scared of a little girl? Oh well. To be fair, Natsuki is 4'11", bruh. Yup, 4'11", the shortest out of the four girls. Either way I answer, I'm going to look bad. I'll try and change the subject to something that grabs her attention. I was just thinking, did you already have breakfast? No, not if I. Want, let's go get something to eat. We walk over to the counter and ask the employee for a cup of coffee while browsing on display. My mouth waters just by looking at the session. Here's your coffee. What would you like to have with it? Like two of these chocolate chip cookies. How about you, Natsuki? I don't have enough money on me. It's really convenient that I have more than enough money. Mom later. I have to thank mom later for being so forward thinking. We could pool our money together to buy you food as well. I can't accept that. At least MC is helping you. At least he's willing to spend his own money to get you food. At least, look, if that's what you're worried about, I promise I won't ever hold it against you. Go ahead and pick what you like. That's nice of you, bro. Her eyes glisten as I say that. Anything? Yup, anything, girl. I give her a reassuring nod without hesitation. She points to a slice of cake. It's a bit of a pricier side, but I feel this is a special occasion, so I'll go along with her wishes. Anything else? I got my coffee, cookies, and I look at Natsuki, who speaks to me in a lower voice. I can I get a hot chocolate too, and a cup of hot chocolate, please. Natsuki smiles, and more gently than I ever seen her do. Granted, I only met her yesterday. And we sit next to each other. These pastries taste amazing. Natsuki had her own piece of cake so quickly, I almost thought she wanted to race me. This hot chocolate is so delicious. It doesn't take her long until she finishes both her drink and the slice of cake. She was even faster than me. Viper? Yes, Natsuki? Thanks, I guess. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I was thinking, uh, let me see. How do you get into manga? Natsuki's the only girl I ever met who has an interest in manga. Well, the only one I met in person, that is. Back when I was a boy, I used to pester mom to buy me some after I really saw a cool cover art in the store. Funnily enough, she didn't even finish that one, since the pacing was too slow for my young mind and short attention span. However, it was a good starting point to get me interested in manga. Since I moved to video games, because I felt like it was more mature and catered to the slightly less short attention span. By the way, how did you get interested in manga, Natsuki? I know I probably heard the question a lot by now. Not really. When I was a little kid, mom used to buy them for me each time we spent a lot of time shopping. I was a really slow reader, so it entertained me even in our way home. I still have the first one she bought me. What is it? Oh, it's the manga that she has, Parfait Girls. Of course, it's not the only one I read. It's just my favorite. I like my. Didn't you just ask her in a prior episode, bro? That's awesome. Kind of makes me wish I had a person like All Might too. How I know someone who can look you can look up to. Your dad isn't like that. It's not like that at all. Because for those who don't know, Natsuki's dad treats treats her like crap. Basically, she doesn't go on and gives me a stern look that unmistakable says, "Drop the subject." I comply. All right, all right. So let's go. A couple of cupcakes to play in the bakery remind me of the ones Natsuki brought on Monday. I wonder if she's going to make some in the near future. I'd love to find out how good she is at it. Do you like baking a lot? Don't you like baking a lot? Don't you? Yeah. What about it? Remember how you brought your own cupcakes on Monday? I just wanted to ask. Do you bake these often or only for special occasions? I don't. I do it now and then, but not entirely up to me. I'll try making something for every special occasion, but for other times it's for, well, just fine. I just feel like it sometimes. Okay, I don't think it'll make more. I don't. Do you think you make more in the near future? I don't know. Don't expect me to predict the future and tell you how things are gonna go. Besides, you're a big boy. Why do you bake a batch for yourself? Well, I never really done it before. What? Do you need someone to hold your hand and get started? Actually, I wouldn't mind that for her. Maybe I should introduce you to Clarence. Clarence? Really? That's not a helping hand I was hoping for. But he's probably too busy to teach you for free. I don't know who else I can recommend. It would be nice for Natsuki to help me herself. Who knows? Maybe even I could teach her a few things in exchange. I'm, I have someone in mind who can help me. I just don't know if she has the time for it. She looks at me, pause for a moment. Suddenly, her expression changes to the tone of her voice becoming condensing. Densing. She, you should definitely ask my mom. That's what I would do if I were you. She does have a point, although that's not the reason I don't press the subject. Can I can feel in a way she said that the last sentence that someone's bothering her about this. I should talk about something else instead. We continue reading manga in silence. Just before that, she occasionally lets out a few chuckles and reacts to a few things happening to the story. It's probably something to be expected, but she dislikes bullies, judging her comments. Rereading these older volumes, I noticed a lot of details I missed when I was younger. For example, I have no clue what what the character archetype is. The point to one of the panels. What do I think about? What do you think about this character? I like her so far. Why? And hey, don't start spitting spoilers now. She reminds me of a character archetype. I don't know. You know what tsundere is, right? Oh, that's Natsuki. That's definitely Natsuki, bruh. And I'm saving this because it's almost half an hour long. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.